They were a 9-member group.
Which blew my mind whenever I heard about that.
Yeah.
Like, the 9th member. I was like, what? That's the disclaimer.
I will
gossip.
Yeah, I will say, these allegations, very serious, very bad. Hyunjin had a controversy as well. My bias had a controversy as well. In 5, 4, 3, 2. I got 200 games on Steam that I'll never play. Cause all of my time was taken away by my job. My time was robbed. But I'ma keep buying more games. Buying more games. Keep buying more games.
Is that is that a song? Or?
Apparently it's a song now. People memed it. But no, I just saw that on TikTok. I was like, I relate.
Yes. My Steam backlog is a lot.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of ShinoBroz podcast.
Yeah, that's why we need to become streamers so we can play our backlog Steam games.
You just keep buying games.
New games.
Before we get started, I just knocked over the lamp a little bit. Thank you for everyone watching our videos, our content, and people who actually listen to our podcast. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys.
Yeah.
If you've been following us for a while,
thanks for
dead air. Wait, dead air.
I was gonna say thanks for keeping up with us, but that's not what I wanted. Thanks for tolerating us.
Okay, because that's better.
Well, on the podcast.
Yeah, true. Thank you for watching our podcast. It means a lot to us. It really just, whatever topics usually we get from you guys. But yeah.
Today's topic is very extra special. I'm excited to learn about it.
But before we get started,
you're keeping me on
April
the edge 25th. Of my seat.
April 25th, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to have our monthly live stream. And if you are a fellow follower, audience member who's been with us, a ShinoBroz, if you've been following us for a while and you are part of our community, live stream is dedicated to you guys. We got a lot of fun stuff we want to reveal to the audience or unveil. Unveil. I like that better. Reveals sounds dirty.
We're gonna reveal some stuff to you.
I'm excited. I'm excited because now we got stuff. We have content ready. We're gonna start rolling them out. It's gonna be an exciting couple months until we blow through all of our content, and we have to make you guys wait in our 6 months to gear up again. No, but
we're like Haley's Comet. We come around once whenever.
Yeah. But since this podcast release, I can say go to the polls, go to our YouTube channel, go to
Pokemon,
the polls and vote.
Go to the polls and vote.
Vote on what song you guys want us to
react to,
and then do karaoke to.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna. So how this works is you get from whenever we post that video to vote for what's a video you want us to karaoke to, and we're gonna react to it first. All right, we're gonna do a reaction to it, and then we get a week to practice. Look, there's a lot to it, okay, guys? There's a lot to it. Trust me.
You got a week to learn Korean.
Believe in the vision. No. We're not doing Korean yet. We're doing the English songs first. We're gonna stick with Stray Kids. We're gonna stick with Stray Kids English songs first, or mostly English songs first, just to ease us into this. Okay. And then once we start doing the Korean songs, that's when it's gonna get a little harder. But I just want to see how this works. This is just an idea, all right? I need y'all to believe in the vision. I need y'all to go vote, and then whoever wins, we're gonna react to it first, and then the video after will be the performance video.
Oh yeah.
But don't expect it to be like crazy or like serious. It's literally just us doing karaoke with extra steps.
Yeah.
Okay. we're just gonna up the performance a little bit.
Now I'm gonna try to make it real fun for you. I'm gonna try to make it.
Don't
like
give too much. Don't give too much.
If you've ever been to karaoke, you know.
But yeah, we just thought it would be a fun way to get you guys more engaged and, you know, vote. We're trying to utilize that more. But if this becomes a permanent thing, the karaoke will always be the Friday before the live stream. That is a guarantee. So, yep, that's pretty much all the updates we have. April 25th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be Saturday. That's our live stream. If you can make it, great. Come hang out with us. We're going to be unveiling some cool stuff for the future of this channel. And if you're all a OG member, you might want to tune in.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm an OG member.
I can't wait.
Man, I was an OG fan before I
fan turned member.
Fan turned member
turned staff.
Yeah, basically.
But all right, with that being said, let's get to the meat and bones of this podcast, because I think we've done enough to say that we're stays for sure.
Yeah.
That includes the good and the bad. Now, I've been a K-pop fan. I've been listening to K-pop for a long time, so I'm not new to these controversies with groups and stuff. But, every group has them, unfortunately. We're all human. Everyone makes mistakes. Some mistakes are easier to, I don't want to say disregard. No, see, some mistakes that some of these K-pop idols make, I don't see as bad. Like, over something dumb, like, dating controversies. Like, why can't they date? They're human.
Oh, yeah.
Just stuff like that. Sometimes sometimes people hold idols to a different standards, but we all forget that they're human.
Yeah.
Now, what we're going to talk about is, obviously, Stray Kids was a 9-member group.
The mysterious 9th member!
Now, here's... Wade got into the group way late, so he's only seen
karma.
You've only seen the progression and the good stuffs, the accolades of Stray Kids.
I became a stay with Karma. I had heard some of their songs before Karma, but I became a stay Karma era. Yeah. So like last year.
So you don't understand. So you haven't. I mean, me too, to an extent. Like I've known Stray Kids since their debut, but I wasn't like, I wouldn't say I'm an OG stay, because I wasn't there from the beginning. Like, I saw clips and stuff, but I wasn't actively listening to the music until God's Menu. I feel like God's Menu was my era that really drew me in. So, but prior to that, they were a 9-member group.
Which blew my mind whenever I heard about that.
Yeah.
Like, the 9th member. I was like, what?
So, in 2018, that's when Stray Kids officially debuted. 2019 is when this 9th member left the group. Now.
Left?
Now. Here's when all right, guys.
Like voluntarily left?
Before we get started, okay. All right, before we really dive into this, I want everyone that's listening right now to take everything I say with a grain of salt. My facts are, you might want to fact check my facts.
He literally just Googled it 10 seconds ago.
No, because I knew bits and pieces, but I never really dived into it because I don't see it as like, there's two sides to it, and I don't want to, because if it's really bad, obviously condemn them.
Yeah.
But if it's false, I don't want to be on the side like, oh, we jumped the gun and we banished this guy. Maybe he's innocent,
Yeah.
But with all the facts that I've read, it's I really genuinely don't know. All I know is that he's no longer a member of Stray Kids.
Oh,
so I need you guys to, in the comments below, what I'm about to say here, fact check me a little bit, okay? Take everything with a grain of salt. I tried to do some research, but I keep seeing things for different, on both sides and different reasons. So here's what we'll start with. The reason I didn't like this member personally is because of the bullying allegations.
Oh.
So he was apparently bullying the members, and there's clips.
Bullying all the members?
Yes, all the members.
What the fuck?
So there's clips of him bullying, quote unquote, bullying other members, but it's hard to say how legit it is because it might have been taken out of context.
Yeah, true. Because bullying to someone outside of the group, I mean, someone outside looking in could see it as bullying, but it could really just be like, like when someone in the friend group is just like, roughing you up or whatever.
Yeah.
Not in a physical, like ragging on you. You know what I mean? Like they say some stuff, but it doesn't actually affect you because you know that it's the friend group dynamic.
The thing with that is, I saw like him bullying Hyunjin, and that was enough for me. I took down like, no, you're not bullying my bias. Excuse me, sir. But again, could have been taken out of context. It's hard to imagine.
I'm curious. Can we watch a compilation of him bullying people?
I'll show you after. But,
okay.
But so the member is Kim Woojin. And I find it hard to believe that Peng Chan gets bullied. So
I don't.
What do you mean?
I don't know, because when we were watching something, I think, it was the we watched something after, because we watched the Halloween thing, the Scary Town, Skizz Scary Town, and it showed that he was like really scared and stuff. But we watched something after that where it showed that he had like besides him being a leader and stepping up and being like the dad of the group, he does have like a lot of anxiety or whatever. So I could see someone like capitalizing on that anxiety to kind of torture them or whatever. I don't know what he did. I also know nothing about this except for there was a 9th member and his name was Woojin.
Yeah,
so that's all I
get
know.
What you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I also see, so there's Peng Chan and there's Christopher, and we all know.
Yeah.
Wait, or is it Chris? One of the two is just when he just asserts dominance, you're just like, whoa.
Yeah.
But
the wolf.
Yeah, but no. So the bullying allegations for Woojin was when I started like noticing it more, and was like, maybe he's not a good person.
Yeah.
But here's what I didn't know that I just learned today as I was reading, because I was trying to read on like the bullying allegations because I knew he was quote unquote bullying the members, but apparently, allegedly, he was also going to bars and sexually assaulting girls.
Oh, that's a big no.
Yeah,
especially when you have that much like status and power over someone.
At the time, Stray Kids didn't have that much status.
No, but he can still say, early, "Yeah, I'm an idol. I'ma be your idol."
Hold on, where's my phone? It's hard, especially early.
He could just bring up "Get Cool" and be like, "Hey, this is me."
I think it was later.
I'm him.
I think it's later. It's a weird. I don't know. Stray Kids.
How many songs did he do?
I don't know. All I know is that here's a little timeline of everything, which doesn't say anything about bullying at all. It's just all the sexual allegation stuff.
What? I can't believe you're defending him. I can't believe you're saying everything he did was justified.
No. But I don't know. I don't know what the OG stays or the active stays right now think of him, because some I've seen some where they're just like, well, he's a solo artist now. they're like, we're hoping your solo career goes well. But then others are just like, let's not forget what he did. And I'm just like,
like, fuck you.
I can't find any solid evidence
For
it's
the
just
second
all
part.
allegations and, you know, apology statements. And he left the group on his quote unquote own terms. So, okay. So, guys, I clearly don't know what's going on. All I know is that Woojin was part of Stray Kids. There were allegations and he left. That is everything else I'm reading is hearsay, and I don't want to confidently say that they're facts just because I don't know. And I don't want to spread false information. Yeah. However, I will say
that's the disclaimer.
I
will gossip.
Yeah, I will say these allegations very serious, very bad, and I don't think it made it. So,
give me the juicy details.
I don't think it made it.
I'll decide if they're real or not.
I don't think it made it any better that when Woojin came out with an apology video.
Yeah, because if you make an apology video, you're pretty much admitting that you did wrong.
So here's the backlash with his apology video. First off,
did he have a ukulele?
He posted it in April 2024. So 5 years later, 5 whole years later, after he left, he's like, "All right, here's my apology, official."
Now, is the apology to Stray Kids or is the apology about the sexual misconduct?
That I do not know, nor will I watch this video because
okay.
I'll be honest, I do not care for this man. So
yeah.
I heard him.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up and watch it after this. But
I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily care for this person just because if he was bullying Hyunjin, we have a problem.
Yeah,
but
I'm just curious.
No, but apparently his this is what Reddit is telling me. I get my information from Reddit. All right, so blame Reddit.
Yeah. You know it's true when it's in Reddit.
But Reddit said that he posted his apology video on April Fool's Day.
Oh,
and then the day after, he was promoting his solo videos, his solo comeback.
Oh, so it could be
it was
a
PR
promotion.
stunt.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I can't say I hate him because I really don't know much about him. I got into Stray Kids around God's Menu era. So
I mean, even though it was on April Fool's Day, it still doesn't mean that it's not true.
Yeah.
If you're a Smosh fan, you know what I mean.
But according to Korean stays, he was kicked from the group because he was known to frequent areas in Itaewon that were notorious for prostitution. So he would go to bars to hit on girls, allegedly sexually assault them.
Well, hold on. If they have prostitution, well, I mean, he could still be sexually assaulting.
Prostitution's illegal regardless.
Yes, but prostitution doesn't automatically mean SA.
Yeah. See, that's the line. But
doesn't mean that he's not doing it.
Okay.
I'm just saying that.
But with that logic, if he's really, cares about his status, he wouldn't put himself in those situations at all. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you want a nut, sometimes you just
do
want
it yourself
a nut.
at home. That's just, but no,
y'all know what I mean? Like,
no.
If he was paying for sex, and we're not for kids, right? It's not on the kids. If he's paying for sex, that doesn't mean that he's sexually assaulting the women, because they are agreeing to sex. It's a transaction, it's a whole transactional thing. Even if it's illegal, the women are still consenting by the transaction, as long as everything goes swimmingly.
Mm-hmm.
If he's paying for sex and then thereby he thinks that he can do anything to these women because he's paying for it, then that's where he gets, that's bad. That's a bad man right there.
I get what you're saying,
but him just buying a prostitute for the night isn't bad. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. If you're an idol, you're going to be held to a higher standard than most people.
Well, yeah, but then you get into the area of like a child, like a Disney child star, child Disney star or whatever. You're like, oh, I grew up with them. They're so wholesome and everything, and then they do something. They're an adult now, and then they do something adult, and you're like, you should be. Like, you have to think of the children that are watching you now. It's like, no, you're an adult. You can do adult things.
Yeah.
Just because a child saw you do an adult thing doesn't mean that you can't do adult things anymore just because,
Yeah. And I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but there's also a fine line of responsibility when you know that you're an idol, you are held up to a higher standard. There are responsibilities to that.
But it's like you said, they're people too.
They are people too.
They're people too.
But prostitution?
I mean, hey, if he got the money and he is okay with getting tested.
Why can't you just date within the company? Like, that's a lot better.
Date with it. Yeah. No, actually, I think that's worse.
No,
like
that's
dating and you mean like idols dating idols?
Yeah.
Maybe none of the idols wanted to date him. And then he's like, oh, man.
That's probably why.
And that's why he bullied everybody. Girls don't like me. I have to pay for my girlfriends.
Yikes. Maybe go see a therapist.
I'm not saying that's true, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, but needless to say, that's why Stray Kids went from 9 to 8 members.
Okay.
And
I'm okay with that. 8 is hard enough to keep track of. Yeah. Jeez Louise.
I don't know if the members and Woojin are still on good terms or not. I don't know. I think if anything, because of the allegations and like just groups in general, when one member has controversy or scandals, it hurts the group's image.
Yeah.
So
I will say you do have to keep that into account. Like
to see like all the members and how close they are, I would feel like they definitely felt betrayed and hurt by this individual's actions. You know?
Or just not even want to associate with it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's fine but if also, you go down to the bar and have a good time, you know, pay for a good time. But we don't want to associate with that anymore. Yeah. So I think that's valid.
But I see, but here's the thing, going to a bar, that's no problem. 17's one member from 17 and Jungkook from BTS, they were caught at a bar, but they were just at a bar drinking, having a good time.
Yeah.
The only problem, the reason that it was a problem, it was because it was COVID. It was during COVID.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why they got backlash.
And they were like, what are you doing out?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. But going to a bar is not a problem. It's the fact that he was hitting on girls, supposedly, allegedly. And that's...
Okay, was he being a creep and hitting on girls? Because that's different than prostitution also.
See, here's the thing. Here's another thing.
Yeah.
It would be like, it'll be a little skeptical. It was just one account. There are multiple accounts.
Okay, so he's got accounts against him.
So he's got a reputation.
So he is... It's not just the prostitution. It's he has women coming forward saying that he was being a creep and all this stuff. Yeah, okay.
So...
not a good guy.
And
I don't like him now.
And then, again, this is just what I'm reading from Korean stays and just other stays in general in the Reddit form. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Fact check me. Leave in the comments. I would like to know more.
Yes.
Because I felt like, because just reading this now, because I found this all out today. Before, I thought it was just him being a bully, but now this adds another layer to it.
Yeah.
And now I'm appalled, actually. I don't know.
Let us know in the comments, like,
how does he have a solo career?
What do you know about him, and how do you feel about him? Are his songs good? Should we react to one of his solo songs, or should we not touch him at all?
I just want to know, like, I mean, obviously, I feel like the members are hurt by this because they all started out together. That's a big thing already. Because you have to spend years together prior to form a relationship, to share a stage together, and then one member does something bad, and now I don't know. It just it's kind of selfish in a way, because by doing stuff for your own needs like that, you're disregarding the other members, like, you know, one reputation.
Yeah.
And as a group, you're putting the image in jeopardy. So that's what I mean when I say, like, idols are human, yes, but they are also held up to a different standard because now they have responsibility. If you don't want that responsibility, don't be an idol. I don't know what to tell you. But there is a responsibility when you are in the spotlight.
Or be a solo idol and
do whatever you want. But when you're in a group,
as long as you are respectful to women.
Yeah. Be respectful in general. But but if you're in a group, you also have to consider everyone else's feelings. You also have to think about your own actions, how it will affect other people.
And don't be a bully.
And that's what I'm saying. Don't be
a bully at all.
Don't
Whether you're a solo artist or not, just don't be a bully.
Yeah. Because it all comes back. It always comes to light. It always comes to light.
Yeah.
Eventually. All it takes is one person to just be like, I've had enough of this.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you're in a group, you have a responsibility not to like your company and yourself, but also to your members as well. It's not fair for them to get backlash for your one person's actions.
Yeah.
But also, guys, as fans, they're human too. Like, you know, if they want to if they want to go have a drink, or if they want to date other idols, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Now, when they do bad stuff, obviously condemn them. Like, but I don't know. It's a fine line when it comes to being in a group. That's
the other thing is, like, how much of this is true.
Yeah. But
how much can you believe from
with
the
this,
internet?
But yeah, but it's the fact that there's a lot that has been said.
Yeah.
That's where it's like, maybe it's not all true, but there's some truth to it.
Yeah.
Now, that's like the big thing. Hyunjin had a controversy as well. My bias had a controversy as well. And I'm sure other members might have had something, but I knew Hyunjin's was pretty big because he was also under fire for bullying allegations. He was...
How? Go ahead.
So he was... We gotta talk about it too. It's not fair, you know, but...
Yeah.
But Hyunjin had bullying allegations, and that hurt me personally. I was like, no, my favorite member is a bully. But...
It's because Woojin bullied him.
He
hurt people.
Hurt people. No, but he had bullying allegations, and then he missed out on some of the promotions. So the groups were doing stuff without him for a while. And the longer he was left out, the more I was like, oh no, he's gonna leave.
What did you do?
He's gonna leave. And I'm almost like, no, he's a bad person. Oh no.
So what were his? What did he do?
He was just literally the allegations was he was just bullying back in like high school or something.
Oh, so not even like now. And just that he may have bullied some kids in high school. And then
again, guys, fact check me, correct me if I'm wrong. But then the allegations turned out to be false. The person admitted that, yeah, they fabricated the story or whatever. But even then, Hyunjin did put out statements like my actions back in junior high or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was so long ago. He was like, I know though I did was wrong and blah 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, so he was aware, but also like it was back and like not saying that it was okay.
That's what I was thinking. Like bullying is never okay, but never mind. I was gonna say something. I was like, well, it's debatable. So sometimes kids need to be like toughen you up a little bit.
What did you do?
It depends on what kind of bullying, but especially like bullying back in high school or junior high or whatever. Like you are a completely different person now than you were back then, and that doesn't excuse your actions, but you can learn and grow from them and apologize.
Yeah.
And like actually apologize.
Yeah.
And the fact that we haven't heard anything else, or at least I haven't heard anything else. Have you heard anything else?
No. Hold on.
Means that he actually changed and grew from that.
I just can't like. I mean, just seeing Hyunjin on live streams, he's like so soft and just scared of loud noises. So it's hard to see him. Like I think, like if anything, it's one of those like sassy bullying. It's like, oh, you're wearing that today. Just,
yeah,
like,
he was a mean girl.
He was a mean girl. No, but here in February 2021, Stray Kids member Hyunjin faced accusations of middle school bullying.
That's even dumber.
Everyone was bullying in middle school.
Middle schoolers bully adults in middle school.
Yeah. Including verbal abuse and unkind behavior. He apologized in person to the accuser, released a handwritten apology on Instagram, and took a 4-month hiatus to self-reflect. Following a Reddit consensus indicated the incident involved mutual high competition school conflicts rather than one-sided abuse.
So it was like, wait, what? that to me sounds like there was bullying on both sides.
Yeah,
but
it was kind of like turf war.
Yeah.
Allegations in February 2021, a anonymous former classmate accused Hyunjin of being verbally abusive and fostering a hostile environment in middle school. The response: JYP Entertainment stated that Hyunjin met with the accuser to apologize sincerely. Hiatus. He took time off to self-reflect. Conclusion of investigation. While online accusations were rampant, investigations and witness accounts suggest that the situation involved two-sided arguments rather than one-sided bullying.
Okay.
Resolution: Hyunjin returned to the group activities, with many fans accepting his apology and apology process.
That's just so silly. Like, if you're bullying as an adult, then you have a problem and stuff like that. But to bring up middle school, and I am all for, like, if someone was bullied or if you were a bully in middle school, to years later reflect on what you did and to learn and grow from it, and even meet up with the bully or the person who was bullied.
Yeah.
And apologize and talk it out and be like actual, functioning adults to communicate that, it was a different time back then. You're a different person now, and have some closure from it or whatever, which sounds like that's what he did.
I'm sorry.
Also, like middle school, to bring it up, I feel like that was, what year did it say it was?
2021.
2021. I feel like it was like, oh, Stray Kids is getting big, so that's
their
person.
Guy. He said this mean thing to me once.
I'm gonna
ruin his reputation.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can bring them down. Yeah. And then it's like, you said mean things to me in middle school, and I'm not like, it's funny to a point, but also it could be serious because words are hurtful, and especially in middle school, they can lead to how you perceive yourself, or whatever. But it's a little funny that whenever they start getting big and famous, to bring that up all of a sudden.
especially middle school.
Public.
In middle school, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to bring it up publicly, to be like, this person is bad to everyone on the internet, rather than, you know, emailing them personally and being like, look, you, like, I see you everywhere now, and it's bringing up, you know, stuff that you did to me in the past and all this stuff. But that felt like, not to victim blame or anything like that, but it did feel a little malicious in the way that they brought it up.
I want to retract,
especially if it was like a two-way argument thing, like there was stuff on both sides rather than Hyunjin just being an outright bully to this person. Like, it sounds like there was some back and forth.
Yeah, I want to retract one of my statements from earlier, because I think I said that it was fabricated. It was not fabricated. So yes, there was bullying going on. However, it was in middle school.
It was in middle school, and it sounds like there was some back and forth.
Yeah.
It was not one-sided bullying.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's the Stray Kids controversies, scandals. Now you are up to date more.
The other person was like equally a mean girl.
Yeah.
And it's just like, they used to be friends.
Yeah.
And then something happened, and then they just fought back and forth, bickered and everything. Hyunjin sat at another lunch table one day, and that fractured the friendship or something.
We'll never know.
I don't know.
But all we know is that it's cleared, it's done and over with, and we don't need to lose any more Stray Kids members.
You're doing pretty good.
All right. Yeah, that's all we have for you guys today. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah,
obviously fact check us. Obviously fact check us. Leave in the comments below. Let us know what you guys think. Discuss among yourselves. Educate us.
Yeah, let us know what you have heard about Woojin or Hyunjin, like the stories and everything. Give me some perspective into that. I do want to see some, like, if it was caught on camera, I want to see some, like,
in middle school.
No, not Hyunjin's. Woojin. I want to see some of, like, him bullying the other. Apparently,
there's photos.
Yeah, photos and stuff like that. I do want to look into that more.
There's photos of the allegations of, you know, him giving the bars and stuff.
Oh,
but
okay.
There's footage of, you know, might have been taken out of context of him bullying our members, but I
still want to see it. I want to see it and judge for myself, because I'm a man with principles.
Yeah.
Make my own decisions.
Bang Chan did, like, I believe on a V Live, Bang Chan did kind of addressed it, and he said that he was just hurt by it. So,
just hurt by his actions.
Yeah. So, yeah. With that being said, that's all we got for you guys today. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you want to see us do next. Let us know what you want us to talk about next.
Yeah.
Because we'll do better research for next topic if you guys want to go ahead and put in the comments below. Or
also, Miranda, if you are watching and you have anything to add, I want to know your thoughts on the 9th member, because your favorite song has that 9th member in it.
And we just reacted to that too.
What do you think?
Yeah. Again, live stream April 25th,
#
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be unveiling a lot of cool stuff for our ShinoBroz.
We're going to be revealing ourselves to you.
Okay. Yep, with that being said, like, rate, subscribe, follow us on our socials, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, join our Discord, be part of our community. Love to hear from you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Get cool.
Get cool.
Get cool.